I was on like a 5-day cocaine binge. I hadn't slept in like 4 or 5 days. I hadn't been to church in a few years, and I got this bright idea at about 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning that I'm going to go to church after hanging out with my cousin all week and just doing. I don't even know how much coke we did, but we did a lot of coke. And I'm like, I'm going to go to church. So I go to church. I'm in a bright red fleece jogging outfit, like red New York Yankees hat, like just kind of stood out. Worship ends, and I see this lady. She gets up and starts walking in my direction, and the first thing I think is, oh no, God told her I'm high. She makes her way over, and I'm on an end seat, and she stands right beside me, and I look at her. She looks at me. She was like, hi. I was like, hello. She's like, good morning. I said, good morning. Can I help you? The Lord wanted me to tell you that like you're very special. And the niceties went out the window. Oh yeah? You know what, lady? People have been telling me this since I was a little kid. Why? What makes me so special? Why do you people keep telling me this and nobody ever tells me why? And I wasn't exactly being quiet about it, so it kind of like put her in a weird position. She was like, I'm sorry, I don't know that. I said, well, you know what? When you get that part of the conversation, we'll talk. Until then, like, I don't really care to hear what you have to say. And she's still standing there. I'm like, oh, man. Is there something else I can help you with? She was like, oh, I don't know. Like, do you mind if I give you a hug? And I'm like, this is weird. I just, like, whatever. And, I was raised in church, so it's like, when older people, like, go to hug you, like, you're supposed to hug them. So I stood up to go give her a hug. She started weeping uncontrollably and held on to me for what felt like an eternity, but it had to be maybe about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, just weeping uncontrollably. And I'm like, I know I'm high, but this is weird. So the moment she let me go, I took off. I disappeared in another life for 22 years. I would show up like every 2 years. A couple years later, I show up, and that was the first time I met my wife. I just wanted to go by. I didn't go to church. I just stopped by because I knew that they did baptisms in the back, so I knew I didn't have to go to church. I could go to the back where they do baptisms. And so I go back there, and I'm waiting to talk to them, and there goes their daughter, Natasha. She walks in, and the way she's talking to them, I'm thinking to myself, what's up with this chick, man? These people are so nice. Like, why would you talk to them like that? And I remember saying to myself, Lord, help the man that ever marries that chick. Like she's a handful. Well, God's got a funny sense of humor because I ended up marrying her.